All right, welcome everyone to our July Teen Crafternoon. My name is Sabrina, and today we are going to do a rock art crayon melt craft where we bake rocks in the oven and then melt crayons onto them to paint them. So this craft does deal with rocks that you've baked in your oven. Make sure that you prepare your work area. I've got some oven mitts on top of a towel with tin foil on top so that it doesn't burn my table. If you're worried about burning your hands, please do use like an oven mitt or something to handle the rocks and be very, very careful when you do this craft. So to get started, I have baked these two rocks in my oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes. If you use bigger rocks, you'll want to do it for longer. It'll be kind of trial and error to see how long it takes. But if they get too cold to melt the wax, you can always just put them back in for longer. And then once you do that, you want to peel the wrapping off of the crayons that came in your kit. And you'll just take a crayon and hold it against the surface of the rock. And right away, I use this one on my test rock, so it's a little bluer than the crayon's supposed to be. But right away, it'll start just melting on your rock. You can kind of move it around. You can cover as much or little of it as you want. You can draw a design. I had fun with my test ones, just kind of letting the colors all melt together. And do make sure when you've melted your crayons to kind of set them on something where the wax isn't going to melt onto your table surface. So you're not making a mess. And you can mix and match. You got a couple, I think 3 different crayons in your kit, so you can do whatever you want with those colors. If you have extra crayons at home, feel free to use those. And you will notice it gets pretty, I was trying to make a star, but it gets pretty melty and swirly pretty fast. So some designs work better than others. And it's easy to add wax, but once it starts melting and running off the edge, that's kind of your design now. And once you've made the designs you want, just give them a nice long time to cool. These are still very hot to the touch. Even after your crayons kind of stop melting on them, they're still too hot to touch, so give them a long time to cool off. And once they're done, you'll have these cool waxy rocks. You can give to friends, set out somewhere, do whatever you want with. So thanks for coming to our craft. We hope to see you next month.